So, why do we get up in the morning? What is the meaning of life? These are all questions that we think about or need to answer at some point in our lives, either professionally or personally, and the Japanese concept of Ikigai answers these questions by finding our reason for being. So, what exactly is Ikigai and how can we use its lessons to find meaning and happiness in our lives? Ikigai is an attitude towards life, a way of finding our optimal activities in life, and a set of characteristics that can create meaning and happiness in life. And by finding our professional Ikigai and living according to its characteristics in our day-to-day, we can lead meaningful and fulfilling lives. And it is said that on the Japanese island of Okinawa, the people there live amongst the longest in the world, and their secret is following their Ikigai and thereby constantly maintaining their happiness. So, Ikigai, is a Japanese concept that combines the term iki, which means alive or life, and gai, which means benefit or worth. And when these are combined, these terms mean that which gives your life worth, meaning, or purpose. And so the concept of Ikigai as a purpose in life, with both professional and social dimensions, is captured by the well-known Ikigai diagram. And this Ikigai diagram includes overlapping spheres covering what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. So, as the diagram shows, Ikigai holds the central position, and that involves the four major spheres of interest and how they might overlap in one's life. And in trying to determine your own personal Ikigai with the help of the diagram, you would fill in each sphere with its appropriate content based on your own experiences, self-knowledge, and understanding of the world. So the first sphere, that of what you love, includes what you do or experience that brings you the most joy in life, what makes you feel most alive and fulfilled, and what you love in the sense that this could be like cycling, rock climbing, singing, reading books, spending time with your friends, writing poetry, etc. And it is important that you allow yourself to think deeply about what you love without any concern for whether you're good at it or whether the world needs it or if you could get paid for doing it. Now the second sphere, stuff that you're good at, this sphere includes anything that you are particularly good at, such as skills that you've learned or hobbies that you've pursued, talents that you've showed since an early age, things that you are good at. For example, it could be playing the piano or being empathetic, being a good listener, public speaking, sports, painting, etc. And this sphere encompasses the talents or capabilities, whether or not you are passionate about them or whether the world needs them, or if you can get paid for them. So just things that you are good at. Now, the other sphere, what the world needs, the world here could be humanity as a whole or a small community that you are in touch with or anything in between. What the world needs could be based on your own impressions or expressed by others. The world needs might include like clean water or improved police training, maybe more fun activities in your community. The domain of Ikigai connects most explicitly with other people and doing good for them beyond your own needs. And the last sphere, things that you can get paid for, this dimension of the diagram also refers to the world or society in large, and it involves what someone else is willing to pay you for, or what the market actually needs. So you might be passionate about writing poetry or very good at rock climbing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you could get paid for it. Whether you could get paid for your passions or talents depends on factors such as the state of the economy or whether your talent is actually in demand. But for example, if you do like rock climbing and you're good at rock climbing, maybe you could become a rock climbing instructor because that's what the world needs. Okay, so that is Ikigai in a nutshell. It is made up of 4 different themes, and step by step your personal Ikigai will crystallize, and it isn't possible right away and it won't happen under pressure. However, nonetheless, with just those 4 questions, you too can start your journey to find out your personal Ikigai and begin your practice of this philosophy of life fulfillment.